Welcome back to another episode of the MRP Easy Manufacturing Podcast. In today's episode, we'll talk about how Hovat, a trusted name in food packaging solutions, swapped its Vietnam War-era inventory software for a cloud-based MRP system. Hovat is a UK-based printed packaging and labeling manufacturer, focusing mostly on providing solutions for the food industry. Today, the company mainly specializes in the dairy sector, offering technologies like flexographic and digital printing, foil wraps, adhesive label conversion, and more. Owned by packaging conglomerate Grapham Holdings, Hovat is a sizable operation with more than 75 full-time employees and an annual revenue exceeding £11 million. With over 50 years in business, the company has built a reputation for innovation, adopting diverse techniques in the sectors it serves. With two manufacturing locations, an in-house design department, and a large warehouse, managing the company's inventory and production activities requires high control. This level of control was lacking until only a short while ago. The company's inventory software was almost as old as the company itself. When Hovat's head of finance, Colin Britton, came aboard in 2023, one of his first tasks was to oversee the company's transition to a new operations management software solution. Britton had this to say about the old system. When I joined, they were using software developed in the 70s. It was originally used to record stock for the Vietnam War. The system was running on ancient 8-bit computers, and since the parent company had lost most of its clientele over the years, the cost of running it was pushed onto the few remaining clients. So we were paying around £2,500 a month for the package. It was a no-brainer that we needed to move to something more modern. Colin set out to find a suitable alternative to the old system. Having prior experience with a few manufacturing and inventory software programs, he looked at these first. However, none made the cut. One system was too expensive, another too complicated, and a third lacked sufficient traceability features, crucial for a company active in the food industry. Colin then came across MRP Easy during a web search. This fully cloud-based package promised a combination of cost efficiency, ease of use, and rugged functionalities, including comprehensive food traceability features. He requested a demo and was quickly convinced to proceed with the manufacturing system. For Hovat, MRP Easy's guided onboarding delivered quick results. The process of acquiring new software began in September 2023. Having a production setup of considerable size and complexity, Hovat's management decided to opt for an assisted implementation early on. Thankfully, MRP Easy has an authorized consultant program with many implementation partners available in the UK. This made finding a suitable partner easy. Colin picked a consultant called Smart Manufacture, one of MRP Easy's long-standing UK partners, to aid with setting up and transitioning to the new system. The consultant came on site and, together with Colin, mapped out the production setup, talked to all the departments, and gained an in-depth understanding of how the business operates. The team then set up a test database, played around with MRP Easy's functionalities, and connected it with Hovat's preferred accounting platform. At the same time, they gradually included more employees in the implementation process. This allowed Hovat's production management team to become well acquainted with the new system and practice working with it before completely switching over. Transitioning to the new system was greatly eased this way and was completed in May 2024. Colin comments, "Many of our employees have taken to using the software very well. One of the production staff has become so competent that he's our go-to guy if anyone needs any help with the system." The company saved thousands on order management in less than a year. When asked about the core benefits the new software has brought to the manufacturer, Colin first brings out MRP Easy's ability to streamline communication between departments, contractors, and suppliers. Previously, there were no options to send out customer orders, quotes, or invoices easily. Everything was done by printing hard copies. We had a massive archive full of dot matrix printouts. The printers would start printing at 6 every morning to get a pile of printouts for the day. Now we can email suppliers purchase orders or copies of drawings directly within the system. We've saved thousands of pounds on postage alone in less than a year since moving to MRP Easy. For Hovat, traceability has become streamlined across departments too. It's a lot easier to trace anything now, just a simple report, accessible right within the app. We're saving hours and hours compared to the old way of tracing any item, says Colin. Hovat has also benefited from accurate costing and real-time access to financial information. MRP Easy has greatly simplified Colin's work as financial director. For one, the ability to log on and manage the finances of Hovat's 2 facilities from anywhere has been instrumental. I took my computer to Australia on a business trip, and I could work from halfway around the globe, Colin says. Unit pricing and cost accuracy have seen large improvements as well. In the old software, all invoicing was done on a monthly basis, so Colin had no idea of the proper margins per product. It's a lot easier for us to see where cost increases are eroding a customer's margin with MRP Easy. Now we can deal with actual margins, not theoretical ones. This gives Hovat greater control over the selling price and helps uncover opportunities for increasing efficiencies. With the previous system, exporting data without much manual work was impossible. Thanks to MRP Easy's exporting tools, accounting and financial auditing have become greatly simplified. Colin notes, because we couldn't export anything to Excel before, analyzing things was difficult for the auditors. Now they can get any report on the screen and pop it out as a CSV if needed. Summing up Hovat's success with MRP Easy, Colin Britton emphasizes the importance of deep manufacturing expertise when switching between systems. I've implemented 3 different software systems in recent years. For me, the most important aspect has been partnering with the right support company to help out. You should get a consultant with a deep understanding of manufacturing, not just accounting or computer expertise. If you go it alone without understanding what needs to be done, you can get in trouble fast, because there are so many ways to set a system up. With the outdated infrastructure out of the way and modern production software properly set up, Hovat is much better equipped to support future growth. Opting for MRP Easy has helped the UK company revamp its production, stock, and cost control in a matter of months. The team sees efficiency increases on multiple fronts, from external communication and tracking accuracy to accounting and auditing simplicity. That wraps up this episode of our manufacturing podcast. Thanks for tuning in. For more information, visit mrpeasy.com. See you next time.